What prompted Shubman Gill to be very angry with the umpires? We now know that there were two instances. The first instance, a run out. Was he run out? Did the glove touch the stump first or did the ball? After a lengthy deliberation, the umpire said that the ball had made contact. But Shubman Gill was not very happy. And then when SRH were batting, when Abhishek Sharma reviewed an LBW, he had another huge confrontation with the umpire. Two major instances. One, when he was batting. Second, when he was fielding. Now, when you argue very angrily with the umpires, you risk a dissent. Is Shubman Gill going to be penalized? What does the player code of conduct say? Well, according to Article 2.8 of the IPL Code of Conduct, the major thing when it comes to dealing with dissent of umpire's decision, this is dissent with umpire's decision, there are 8 major criterias. Category number A, excessive obvious disappointment with an umpire's decision. This constitutes dissent. So is Shubman Gill disappointed excessively? Yes, he was, both while batting and also while fielding. The others are an obvious delay in resuming play or leaving the wicket. That didn't happen. Yes, it was borderline, but he falls very clearly guilty of Section A in Article 2.8 of the IPL Player Code of Conduct. The others, shaking the head, pointing or looking at inside edge when given out LBW, pointing to the pad or rubbing the shoulder when caught behind, none of that happened. Snatching cap from umpire, requesting a referral, other than in the context of a legitimate request. He says again, okay, I want to refer it again. That is dissent. Arguing or entering into a prolonged discussion with umpire about decision. Shubman Gill, when you read the IPL Player Code of Conduct 2.8 article, Shubman Gill is actually guilty of A and H. He is guilty of that. So that is why Shubman Gill will have to really tread on very thin ice at this point. Because what does the code further simplify? It states, if conduct contains an element of anger or abuse to the umpire or decision, excessive delay or persistent re-reference to incident over time. Even in that, A, H and 1, he is guilty on all the 3 fronts. What are the penalties? Is Shubman Gill risking a penalty? Because what is the fine? If it's a level 1 offence, warning or fine up to 25% match fee, 1 demerit point. Or if the level 1 offence is so severe, 26 to 50% fine and 2 demerit points. That's one. But if it is a level 2 offence, then it becomes complicated, because if it's level 2, 1 suspension point or fine of 50 to 100%, anywhere in that range, his match fee will go. And 3 demerit points or 2 suspension points and 4 demerit points. It can be 50 to 100% match fee with 3 demerit points or 2 suspension points with 4 demerit points. We all know that 4 demerit points leads to a 1 match ban. But are the BCCI going to do it? Is the IPL going to do it? Because clearly you could see that Shubman Gill was very annoyed and disappointed. And even when that decision was not given against Abhishek Sharma had to come down and calm Shubman Gill down. That was how intense it was out there. Should Shubman Gill be charged with dissent? Because you cannot under any circumstances argue with an umpire. That is why, will he get away with it, or do you think a heftier fine is coming his way? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much folks for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today.